This is the big day, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 80 of the Chesterfield of Dreams is the UEFA Champions League first knockout round, first leg against Bayern Munich. And what a game we have in store. The first leg is, of course, going to be at the sold-out Proact Stadium, and a few results have come in, but the 16 teams have survived the first hurdle, and all will have ambitions to be the champions of Europe for the year 2024/25, and there are a few results in already. You can see it's been a fantastic week for the English teams, as Manchester United and Manchester City demolished the likes of PSV Eindhoven and AC Milan. You can also see the holders, Genoa, were put into a real test against Real Madrid that ended 1-1. And in a thrilling game in Spain, we saw Atletico Madrid lose 5-3 at home to Monaco. So another whole host of games we have to look forward to, including Chelsea, Juventus and Club Brugge against Inter Milan, and then of course Porto against Paris Saint-Germain. That should be very exciting. But the last 16 is dominated by England, Spain and Italy, with a bit of France in there as well. So very fascinating ties coming up for you. And since we last spoke, it was this whole game which we won 1-0. And then we really need to build upon that result, and we failed miserably, losing desperately poorly to Leicester City, who have beaten us a good few times now, and they deserve that win. But I would have liked to have seen a goal just to make the results sort of less painful, but it was really, really dreadful, and we couldn't let that one go. And another away performance ended in disappointment, as we took the lead initially in the second half against West Brom, but they got an equaliser and neither team were able to secure the result. But West Brom probably would have felt worthy of winning, and a bit of injury news occurred in that match, which you'll probably know about. And in the home form, which we really need to prove our dominance in, we have gotten 2 out of 2 wins. First of all, it was against Middlesbrough, a crucial game and a crucial win, with Pinillos and Henning each scoring goals. Penning got a fantastic brace laid on, and that was off the bench, but credit as well to the youngster Mark Davies for helping out. And then we've progressed past the 5th round of the FA Cup for the very first time under my management, and we did it courtesy of a dominant 5-2 win at home to Fulham. It was a great day for Mark Davies. He got a brace in this game, but it was also fantastic for Sean Kavanagh against his former club, Tom Bertram and Michael Henning again. Jesse Lingard did miss a penalty but scored from the rebound, and Mark Davies also got hurt in that match, so really upsetting to see. But we're about as ready as we can be for such a game like this. In terms of the Premier League, we're a little bit cut adrift now. Arsenal are 6 points ahead of us, and we need to change that if we're going to play any European football next season. Likes of Everton and Manchester City are duelling away for Champions League football, and Newcastle are 2 points clear of Everton. So it's not quite doomsday yet, but we've lost 11 games and we've won 11 games, so we really need to go on an unbeaten run between now and the end of the season. We've lost twice at home, but we've lost we've lost 9 times away from home. That's among the worst in the league, so that's what's cost us so dearly. But the home record is reasonable enough, but we'll have to improve on that in future. But just before we head into the match screen, we're going to show you the injury and suspensions news. We can see Tom Bertram has to play again because I haven't registered Pinillos. I unregistered Paul Grouchoff and gave the slot to Donovan Daniels. Loftus-Cheek still injured. Yara Messa still injured. Mark Davies injured. And Mohamed Ahmed has just come back from injury. So up top is my out-of-form superstar Tomas Forza. Big responsibility on his bulky shoulders tonight. He's got to provide the home goals, or else we'll be in trouble in the second leg. But apart from that, it's about the best team I could name. We've got Stephenson, Pinot and Cook, who the latter loves scoring in the Champions League, of course. We've got Stephen Kinsella, Ben Boletta, Frank Reeves, Dal Fry, David Shanahan and Linus Muller. So without further ado, it's time to get underway on the match screen. Welcome back. Bayern Munich's run since their winter break is as follows. They've beaten Legia on a Lewandowski testimonial. They've lost to Bayer Leverkusen, drawn with Freiburg and Dortmund, then have gone on to beat Werder Bremen and Nuremberg, before most recently drawing 2 apiece with Hertha Berlin. So that was a crucial game, but Bayern Munich didn't quite get the result. So hopefully they're as tentative away from home again. But they do have some injury news of their own. They've got Metin Akman and Samuel Bangandia. They're both injured. But going back now to the match screen, Munich are dependent on a lot of their old stars like Neuer, Alaba, Müller and Götze. So Holzberg is also a big star for them, but he's nice in his prime. So we'll have to hope that their 5th place in the Bundesliga is a genuine reflection of their season, as much as our 7th place is not a genuine reflection. So that's about everything I need to review. Hopefully we get the goals banging in with Thomas Forza leading the line, and we're going to have to give the fans their biggest performance in a long time. We really want to progress in this tournament if possible. We're out of the league title race or Champions League spots in theory anyway, so winning in the Champions League will generate huge buzz around the Proact Stadium, and it's a game that I'm relishing still as a relatively young manager in the game. So this is it, time for kick-off, and it's perfect weather for football. It's a lovely starlit night, and Callum Cook has got the ball to Thomas Forza early on. Forza and Draxler is actually doing the defensive duties for his team, and that's a reasonable enough start for Munich, with Chesterfield dominant in possession so very early on. Kinsella tries a right-footed cross, it didn't work out. Ronnie Pinot back to Stephenson, pass to Cook and tackled, and now Müller will try and cause a counter-attack. It's not going to work. Poor header from Fry, and Götze releases Rondaninya, and he missed. The Argentinian has missed his chance. That was close. That's what Bayern Munich are capable of, but it's Chesterfield's belief that will have to get us through the night, and that's a good save by Manuel Neuer. Corner kick to Reeves, and saved again by the man in red, getting down to his right for that one. Fantastic by the veteran German. We're going to try a bit more direct passing and a bit more fluidity. That's what we need. We're dominant, but we're not getting the shots on goal. But the set piece via the throw in, not great, but we know what we're capable of from these areas. Thomas Forza back to Bertram, and Pinot scores! First blood to the home team, and it's the hero from way back in August getting us into the lead. 1-0, and concentration is vital as we're going to censor this set piece, and thankfully it goes our way. Bertram, he knows what it's like to play against Munich, and now he's got his magical night. Off to a perfect start. Goalkeeper left his line. Pinot! So close. He tried to finesse it into the corner. But this is marvellous from Chesterfield. No fear, which is what I want to see. And it's all about Chesterfield. Forza was offside on the 31st minute mark there. It's a long goal kick. Missed. Wayward by the goalkeeper. Alaba taking his time. He needs to conserve his energy. Neuer straight down the middle. No one wanted to challenge. Fry's lost the ball. Müller is onside, and brilliant by his namesake, keeping it in the dead ball zone for a corner kick. Draxler again misses this time. Good job, Chesterfield. I don't want to go full control because of what we've seen from Munich in this first half, and Tom Bertram is suffering from fatigue. You can understand why. But we're going to have to do something about that. And Draxler had a dipping shot go over the bar. Set piece time. Kinsella tackled by the striker. Bemboletta back to Pinot. And Forza! Good block. Callum Cook is really determined today. He hasn't scored in the league, but that's saved from Stephenson. And my sentence couldn't complete through the drama. But as I said, Callum Cook has scored 6 times in the Champions League, but no times in the Premier League. So absolutely extraordinary statistic. But well done to the first 45 minutes. And we need to do better if we're going to progress. I don't fancy us in the Allianz Arena to go out and dominate like we have tonight. But let's get the team talk thoroughly complete. Well done to Forza, not doing too badly. We need to keep him fully committed to the cause because he's all we've got leading the line. Mohamed Ahmed and Yaramessa are the strikers that I've registered for this tournament, but they're injured, so they can't play tonight. And Chesterfield need to get an opportunity here. Oh, and it's a bit of a tinkler towards Neuer. He was easily able to keep that out, but Pinho could have had a hat-trick. And Stephenson decides to feed the goalkeeper, and he's done really badly there. Draxler has an opportunity, and he's gone all the way. Oh, that's a dreadful goal to concede. Really, really poor. Julian Draxler was fabulous in the run, but not being able to stop him, that was very bad. And I'm not happy about that. What can we do? Yeah, we need to bring off Bertram. That's a fact, and we're going to switch Kinsella to the right hand side so Henrik Gulden can go left, and Callum Cook can go support and leave Forza alone. But yeah, Bemboletta can receive a bit of criticism for conceding the goal. Stephenson not doing too well, but we'll leave him on just for a little while because Pinho's on a yellow, and I don't want to substitute a tired player and a player on a yellow card. It wouldn't make much sense, but we're going to have to try and push and get this lead goal back because we do deserve something out of this game. But as things stand, Bayern Munich will go through on away goals, and that's a set piece whipped in. Tomas Forza, low ball, Cook, oh, that was going in. It was off the line by the man on the post. How unfortunate for the Spireites. Now Shanahan to Pinho will try and restart the attack. We've got to make our remaining changes very soon, but Tomas Forza tackled by Perez. Oh no, the defender missed his header. Götze to Lewandowski, and Shaqiri's on the pitch. Shaqiri will need to be closed down. Amazing that he's still playing for Bayern Munich after all these years, but that'll change come FM16 unless for some reason a future Bayern Munich manager buys him back. But now we're going to make our final changes. It's going to be Kubat to make another Champions League, well, his debut Champions League appearance in place of Stephenson, and I'm going to pick Anthony Syra to replace Dial Fry, who's pretty much out on his feet now. He needs to be replaced. But Tomas Forza is my only striker, so I don't want to make an attacking change if at all possible. So we're going to try and keep as is, but tell the players they need to concentrate either to attack or to defend. I'm not too bothered which they pick, but I want to see a winner in my ultimate fantasy. But we're going to peter out into the final few minutes. Unfortunately, Bayern Munich have the ball. They've done much, much better in the second half. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what a fatal flaw that was. Götze scores again. And I don't know why that had to happen, but it has. And that's probably the worst goal we've conceded in this series for a long time. It couldn't have arrived at a worse moment. We'll have to look back at that one and rue the day. Bayern Munich lead the Proact victorious, and we're going to have to pull out 2 goals just to save the tie. That's very, very disappointing, but the quality of Bayern Munich showed. We didn't hold our nerve after that wonderful first half, but hard luck, guys. It just wasn't our night. We made a bad mistake, one that will be replayed all around Europe, but we're going to have to try and pick ourselves up and go even further in the second leg. But yeah, we'll have to regret that. I don't know what happened, but Götze got his brace, and even with that brace he's not in the list of top scorers, unlike Callum Cook. But Paris Saint-Germain also got a away victory. But there you go, everybody. I'm really sorry I couldn't hold on to the win, but that's just the way things have gone. Our youth club is in the Champions League last 16. They beat Victoria Pilsen 2-1 in just the single match. but that was a poor result. I'm sure the fans will agree. Well, they're slightly concerned, so you can understand that. But that's a big disappointment. We're going to have to come back in the second leg with a bigger and better game plan. We do get a bit of reprieve as we play the FA Cup against Brentford in the 6th round. If you want to take a look at that, I will show you. But we play Sheffield United on the weekend, Manchester United midweek, and then on the Sunday we do have Brentford, so I'll be playing a weekend side against Brentford. And there's a look at the last, the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Chelsea or Reading are the only, well, that tie has to be decided, as well as Leicester or Huddersfield. But in fairness, we got away with it in respect against Brentford. We have a reasonable enough record against them, but they are chasing promotion to the Premier League, so that will be a massive game. I really want to get to the semi-finals with Chesterfield. You know how much it means to the club to play in the FA Cup, and we'll just have to try and pick ourselves up and try again in the second leg. Until next time, goodbye for now.